I'm Gary Herman with the Alexander County Economic Development Corporation, and we're working on our Buy Local Alexander County campaign. This is the Alexander County Business Spotlight. We're here at Command Decisions Paintball in the Bethlehem Community. They're located at 84 Reganswood Drive. It's our honor to have the owner, Andrew Ferguson, with us here today. Andrew, thank you for letting us come out to your business.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate that.
We're glad to be here. This is kind of it's not really a secret here in Alexander County, but it's been around for a while. Of course, we're talking about Command Decisions Paintball. Got the start way back in 84, I believe it was, or something like that. And then Andrew took it over in 2004, I believe. So tell us a little bit more about the business and how you got your start here.
Well, the paintball industry, it's always been a recreational business in North America, and this was one of the first paintball fields ever open in the world. So we have that going to. This is a lot of things that people don't know about this place. We're one of the most longest running facilities in the world. We've been around for almost 20-something years now. So we have several events during the course of the year, special events of the international nature, and we're open for local play. So people from all around this area can come here, or I think you said you had some event from Australia that comes over here. We have an international event in October and November, but the November one is the one that attracts the most people. We got players coming in from Canada, Malaysia, Brazil. We got some Australians coming this year. We've had Germans come before. So this is, to my knowledge, this is Alexander County's only international sporting event. So you can go to Germany, you can go to England, and you can ask them about paintball, and you can mention North Carolina, and they'll say, "Oh, Command Decisions." The problem with that is some people here locally don't even know that we exist.
Well, we're going to try to change that with this video, and hopefully we can spread the word about your business here. I believe you got 70 acres of paintball and airsoft. Paintball and airsoft. So tell us a little bit more about the property, some of the amenities you have, and you can even go in and tell people about what paintball and airsoft really is.
Sure. The field itself is made up of either rolling hills or wooded areas. The terrain is for this area, the foothills, is a little challenging. So it's kind of built sort of like a golf course in a way. You have different bases that are established, and like the base in the background here is just one of 11 that we have. And during the big games, people will try to occupy these places and try to defend them or try to take them over. And that's kind of how the game of paintball and airsoft work. It's an action sport, and all paintball and airsoft is, even though a lot of people focus on the military aspect because they look like weapons, and a lot of people try to get into the realism, is paintball and airsoft is just an extended game of tag. Same kind of game that you'd play in a schoolyard, except you're actually using a projectile to tag someone. So that's the simplest way to explain it.
Okay, so it's just like I said, it's paintball. You shoot a paintball and it splatters on them, and they're tagged. Airsoft, does it leave a mark on them, or?
Airsoft doesn't leave a mark. What they are is they're small little plastic pellets. They travel about, at the max, about 400 feet per second, but they are very light in weight. So when it hits you, it makes a sound more than it makes a feel. So the players are listening for the sound of the airsoft pellet to hit them. It's an honor-based game. Both the airsoft and paintball are honor-based. So the players will try to abide by a code of conduct, and they self-regulate. We do have staff and we have referees to adjudicate play, but for the most part, the players will govern themselves.
Okay, very good. Now, let me ask you this. I know you do special events, church outings, corporate outings, birthday parties, bachelor parties, all types of stuff out here. What if you say, I just wanted to come out here and play paintball? Do I have to have a group, or can I just come on a Saturday and I can come in?
We have open play days, which are almost every Saturday throughout the entire 52 open play days during the year on Saturdays, except for the special events where we don't have open play. But if you don't have a single piece of equipment, if you don't have anything, if you just want to show up and say, I've never played paintball before, can I play? We have the rental equipment, we have the support services, we have people that will educate you on how to play. We'll throw you into a beginner group because we try to put people with different skill levels in. We don't like to throw the young kids in that have never played before in with the experienced players. We try to keep everybody, at least when they begin, in their skill set, and then as they mature as players, even during the course of a day, we'll raise them up in the skill level until they're comfortable. So you don't have to have a thing. You can just show up, and we'll provide everything for you.
So you've got the equipment for rental. You even teach them how to play. Is there an age limit? I assume there is.
There is an age limit because we're insured. We're an insured field. Our insurance company kind of limits us to 12 and above. Now, when I say above, we've had people here we've had players as old as 65, 70, 72. I think the oldest player that we've ever had is 75. So there's no real limit there. And another real interesting aspect about this game over a lot of other recreational sports is your gender doesn't matter. Your sex doesn't matter. Girls, females are just as good at this game as males are because even though it's a little bit of a physical sport, it's an extended game of tag. So we actually find that the females do a little bit better than the men do because the men, they've been brought up to believe, hey, cowboys and Indians and shooting all these things. So they have these preconceived notions. Girls come in, they're a little bit more patient, and patience is a good thing to have in this sport. You can put yourself into a position and get eliminated too quick if you're too aggressive. So this is a balanced sport.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. I need to come out and try it. I'd probably get shot in about 5 seconds, but
you learn from it and you come right back in. And then that's another thing. Once you're shot, you might sit out that rest of the game, but like on open play, you'll cycle through. So you might be able to get 10 games in during the course of a day. It's almost like playing a round of golf. Rotate through several times. When we have the big events, that's a constant. So let's say that the game starts at 10 o'clock. The game will be constant running until 5 o'clock, and then it'll pick up for a night game, and then we'll come in the next day and do it again. So this is 12 to 15 hours of straight play.
And it's not for a bad price either. I mean, you don't have to go into specifics as far as the pricing, but what would you think would be the average cost for a person if they needed to rent the equipment and come out and play? Is that an easy answer?
It is an easy answer, and the interesting thing, I've been told by the industry guys for years, hey, Ferg, you need to raise your prices. This is a player's field. This is not about making money as it is to have an event, a venue, and have a place in Alexander County for people to play. So I haven't really raised my prices in years. My prices have been fairly static. But let's say you don't have anything. Basically, the rental price for all your equipment and everything you need would be about $35 for the entire day. And then you'd buy your paintballs, and paintballs range in price, let's just say roughly a bag of 500, which might get you through a whole day for about $10. Now, these prices kind of go up and down based upon transportation costs and gas and everything, but for under $50, you can have an entire day of play.
That's a great bargain, man. Right here in Alexander County. I wonder if everybody out here that's watching this video even knew that you were here. I mean, this is like a hidden gem over here in Bethlehem. So folks need to come out here and check you out, Andrew. Or Ferg is your nickname. So come here and ask for Ferg. He'll hook you up. A couple of final questions. Why do you think people should spend their money here in Alexander County? I mean, this is part of our Buy Local campaign, and we're trying to get folks to spend their income here instead of supporting other communities. So what's your take on that?
Well, the local economy is everything. The local economy is everything. If you don't have a local economy, then if we're outsourcing everything to neighboring counties, our entertainment or purchases or anything like that, and we don't keep the money within the county, we're not doing ourselves any services. You're going to see a reduction in the tax base and county services. Everything will decline with that local economy. We need to build up our local economy as much as we can, and not just with recreation and everything else, but we need to buy local. We need to focus on our local vendors. We need to focus on our local farmers and everything to strengthen the local economy. Everything's local.
Exactly. Well said. I appreciate it. Now tell folks, I think we mentioned that you are open on Saturdays only or by appointment if they call. What's your phone number?
It is area code 828-495-4155, or you can get us at online at www.cdpaintball.com. We have a Facebook presence. We have a Twitter presence. We do a lot of our activities online. We caught on to the digital age really early. So the website itself is very inclusive as far as how much information is available. If you don't know anything about it, about paintball, or you know a little bit about paintball, there's something on that website for you.
Something for everyone. All right. Well, folks, you need to come on out here to the Bethlehem Community to Command Decisions Paintball. Again, they're located at 84 Reganswood Drive. That's right off 127. Take Ritchie Road, and Reganswood Drive would be on your left. So come on out and visit with Ferg here. He'll hook you up with some paintball and airsoft and have some fun with your family and friends. Buy local, Alexander County. For more information about our Buy Local Alexander County campaign, visit the Alexander County EDC website, www.alexanderedc.org, or give us a call. It's 828-632-1161.